Now that we have left the festivities of Palm Sunday behind us, we find ourselves entering into a tremendously significant time. This is the time that we normally call Holy Week. It is a time when heaven and earth met in the person of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, fully God and fully man. And inasmuch as there is now a whirlwind of noise and a cacophony of voices all around us today, we must pull ourselves away from the chaos and allow God to draw us back into the drama of Calvary, the greatest love story ever told. Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'd like to spend the next few minutes reflecting with you on this coming week. Some 2,000 years ago, in this week, Jesus said in John chapter 15 and verse 13, "Greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends." It was at this pivotal moment in history, in space and time, that the sum of our brokenness and sin, the collective pain and anguish of mankind, the prophecies of history, our aspirations of all, the hope of redemption and cry for deliverance, and the incredible love of God would all collide in the fateful events of this week when Jesus rode into Jerusalem, the city where God had chosen to place his name. And the shockwaves resulting from that collision reverberate throughout history, and they still shake us to the bone, to the core today. Here, as the shadow of the cross loomed over the life of God's very own Son, the sin of the world would be laid upon his back as he carried the cross through the Via Dolorosa in the city. Here, Jesus spoke not a word, because words were insufficient and unnecessary. For you see, God's love was painted on the cobblestone streets of Jerusalem in the blood of his only begotten Son. This is not merely history, it is our story. And this week, we relive those events in order that God's love may become incarnate in us. And the truth is this: God is very present, as present today as he was in those fateful days before the crucifixion of Jesus. What we need to do is to enter into this grand story, to come before Jesus and lay our sins and burdens at his feet. He will bear them for us, and for the sake of our redemption, he will forgive us our sins if we would turn to him. So right where you are right now, perhaps watching this at home, I want you to know this, that the Creator of the universe is loving you all over again. He is delivering us from the shackles of our sins and bringing healing to our brokenness. This is Holy Week. This is our week. So let us not squander it through mind-numbing activities. Let us not drown ourselves in the incessant stream of fear and bad news, but let us be spiritually alive. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Join me as we survey the wondrous cross, on which the Prince of Glory died. My richest gain I count but lost, and pour contempt on all my pride. Love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, and my